Hi, my name's Mrs. Hinton and this is a video that I am making for all our new Year 6s who are going to be arriving into Year 7 in September. Normally, I spend this term, along with my colleagues, coming to your primary schools and meeting you face to face and answering all your questions. Strange times we're living in at the moment means that we don't have a chance to do that. So I thought I'd make you a little video to answer some of your questions and introduce you to some people. So I've already received information from your teachers about who you are, what you like, what you don't like, and we will be looking at that in the very near future so that we can make sure that we are fully ready for you in September. So I thought we would start by answering some of the questions that we always get asked. The first one: how much homework will I get? So every time we go to a primary school, that's one of the first questions that's asked, and the answer is exactly the right amount. We're not going to overwhelm you. It's not going to be an awful situation with masses of work to do at home, but we will give you enough so that you feel like the work that you're doing is properly finding its way into your head and staying there. So there won't be a lot of homework to start with, but there will be a little bit more as time goes on. But none of you need to worry about that because we will be giving you lots of warning and lots of help. One of the ways we manage homework is through an app which you can get on your phone or on the computer, and your parents can also download this app. It's called Show My Homework, and on it will be a list of all the pieces of homework you need to do, and it will also have all the resources you need. So it might be a worksheet on there, or it might be a reminder of the lesson, there might be a PowerPoint or some links to something to look up on the internet for you. As you do the work, you can tick it off and your parents will see when you've done it. So everybody is really informed and we can make sure that we keep looking after you when it comes to homework, so no need to worry about it. Question number 2. What happens in detention? Now, that's another thing that we don't want you to worry about. When you're at primary school and there are people who might be talking when they shouldn't or doing something at school that they shouldn't do, often you miss a playtime or you have to do some extra tidying up at the end of the day. That is the same as detention. So in our school, we have a daily detention. So that's at the end of the school day, and you would arrive there and you would sit and do some of your work outside of lessons, and it's all just about making sure that you know how best to behave and it's nothing to worry about. We would never expect a Year 7 to end up in detention at all, so I don't want anybody concerned about that. Next question. Will I get lost? Yes, you will. But that is inevitable. You're definitely going to get lost because it's a new place. And some of you have come from very, very small primary schools. And even though we are a very small secondary school, there's a few buildings to get your head around. We are really hoping that we'll have a chance to introduce you all really slowly to the school and allow you to explore and find your way around. But even if we get a few weeks into term and you still get lost, you don't have to worry, because people at this school are so nice and other pupils are so nice that if any Year 7 student stops another older student, they will always help you. And Year 7s don't tend to get into trouble if they can't find their way to a class. Everybody can remember what it's like to be at school be in secondary school for the first time from primary. So I don't want you concerned about getting lost, even though you might do. Okay, next one. What are the teachers like? Well, one of the reasons I love working in this school is because all the people I work with are so nice. All they want is the best for you. They want you to achieve, but mainly they want you to be happy. So there are masses of people around whose job it is to ensure that you are happy and safe, and you are in the best possible position to learn as much as you can in your lessons. So I'm going to introduce you to a few people who are not in the room at the moment, because obviously we're all separated. This person's very important. That's Mr. Jefferson. He's your head teacher, and he will be introducing himself to you as soon as you arrive. He's a very nice man. I'll show you him again. And he has 3 children in school already. So he knows exactly what it's like to have a pupil in this school and be a dad of a pupil in this school. So that's nice. Another important person for you. That is Mr. Swainson. Mr. Swainson is an assistant head. So he's part of the senior management team, just like I am. And his job is to make sure that all the transitions, which means all the time between one stage of learning and another, are happy and easy. So Mr. Swainson will be in contact with you very soon and introducing himself to you. And normally, if we had Year 6 come into school for a couple of days in the summer term, Mr. Swainson would normally lead those days, so you would have got to know him very well then anyway. Next person. That's Miss Robinson. Miss Robinson is in charge of what you learn and how you learn it. So she's a very useful person to know. She's also lovely to talk to and will always help you if you need anything. Last but not least, your next most important person to know is the person who is in charge of your whole year group. And so this is the person who would be the first person you would go to if you needed help. Okay? Here he is, Mr. Kagan. Mr. Kagan's a lovely man, and he will be helping you as soon as you arrive, and he is the person to go to if you are in need of any help whatsoever. Okay, that's my video for you. I hope you've enjoyed that. I very much look forward to seeing you in person. But if you would like to communicate with us through the School Jotter app, which will be sent to your parents very soon, then you can ask me some questions and I'll do another little video and answer those if I haven't answered them already. So take care of yourselves and stay safe and enjoy the sunshine. Okay, bye.